Welcome back, welcome back. It's the first time I'm trying this, so I hope you can see. But if you can't, well, then I'm gonna have to flip this motherfucker around and use the other side camera, and it's better. I don't think you can see that good, because last time I tried this, it didn't work. This is why when I do the darkroom screen, this is the mode. Anyway, I want women to understand.
So I am.
Shit's getting real for yous.
I was a teenager in the 80s, and I was in my 20s in the 90s. Very different time where I could just be walking down the street or walking in the mall, and then guys at that time, because I was a teenager and in my 20s, would approach. They would make eye contact. I would smile at them if I thought they were cute. And then we'd look at each other and they would follow me to, try to talk to me and say hi. There was never this fear that this person was a creeper, that they were going to me and murder and leave my body in a ditch. It was simply behaving as a participant in society.
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Izzy. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Shout out to Izzy. I hope you don't mind. You're nobody famous, so I'm using your shit anyway, so fair use. I respect you.
I'm good.
We're on the same mission, brother.
Can I get your name?
No, I don't have a name.
You want a name?
No.
That's very rude. What drink you gonna get?
You're rude for coming up to me and talking.
Hey, like a gentleman.
Women are starting to ask the question, why don't men approach anymore? What? Why don't men approach anymore? Because you become unapproachable.
Because you're idiots.
You become so entitled, so rude, so...
See, these guys are going to be nice. Kevin was nice, and you didn't think it. And now I am here. You're fucking idiots. The TV programmed you to think all of you are fucking super hot, and when you turn 30 and 40, you're going to be like that lady in the beginning talking about, there was a time when all the men hit on me. What she doesn't say is, that time's gone and nobody fucking says anything to her now. Because once you're old in your fucking face, once enough men in the town you live in see you're a bitch, we talk to each other, and then no one wants to deal with you, and then only thing we want to do is have sex with you and throw you to the side. So, be the bad bitch you want to be. Be Mrs. I don't need a man, and guess what? My father said, watch what you say because you have the power to make that come true. You have said you don't need a man for so long and you don't even understand why men talk to you or why you can't get a man that's good that you want to stay with you. Because you said you don't want a man. Those bozos that didn't do you right and cheated and all of those things, those are not men. That's why you keep getting them. Because you keep saying, I don't want a man. So you never will have one. You'll get bozos and dudes that'll use you.
You think you're better than men. You think a man needs to come out and prove something to you, when it's you that needs to be proving to him that you're wife ready. Men aren't going to go out and approach you just to get shot down and get laughed at, because this is the...
We do, and we did it for so long that those days are over. We're coming out the closet every now and again to do that shit, and we still get shit on. So all we do is just, we just say fuck it. I might as well just deal with any one of them, get this fake ass persona going, pop a bottle, and then treat her like shit, and she will come to me like all the other bad boys she goes to.
The environment. Men are cost-benefit calculators, and far too many modern men are starting to say the juice just isn't worth the squeeze.
And it's also because of social engineering,
yes,
where the biggest lie that women have been brainwashed to believe is that men wish them harm. And that men don't want to protect them, don't look at women
Women know that men want to protect them. Yous know it. Yous play on that very fact to destroy us and take everything from us. So yous know that. The biggest lie that was told to you is you're going to be happy without a man your whole life. You're not men. See, men were given this thing called creativity from the Lord, and he gave it to you too. We just spend more time in it. So we can keep doing that and occupy our time till we die. You, on the other hand, you know, you live in the world that we created. You get it? Once you get done and you do all the things in the world, and since we're not with wives, we're not creating new shit. So you're going to get bored real fast. We're going to start hanging out together, and men are going to form these groups like we've been doing, and we're just going to leave yous alone. And all the good ones are going to come out from the midst of them, and the rest of yous are done. You don't get it. There are good men and good women on both sides. And the good women are playing pretend. You're going to get left behind.
Like these beautiful feminine creatures of the planet.
Nobody
Who need their
cares
protection.
that you believe this
There's this
delusion.
myth that has been sold for probably the past 30 years, maybe more, that has convinced.
Think about that. For 30 years, they've been pumping your head with this boogie boogie boo boo boo. And some of you are only 30 fucking years old. So that means your whole life you've been told you don't need no man. And now you're at that age where you have 10 good years left before that phone stops ringing.
A younger generation of women especially, that men are pure evil and they're out to get them in every aspect of life.
Well, that was nice of you.
Look at this bullshit. That average black woman.
She was just texting.
No, it was no problem. I had seen you had left it on the table, and I was trying to get your attention, but you kept walking, so you probably didn't hear me. So that's why I was bringing over it.
Uh-huh. So what you came out here for?
Man, I was bringing your ID. I would want somebody to bring me mine, and I'm on break anyway, so it makes.
Well, I'm grown. What else you came out here for?
Man, obviously that, and it's obvious, that you're pretty. So I was trying to talk to you, see if I can get to know you a little bit.
I want to get to know you. So what else you do outside this little job?
Damn, little job. This is a job.
I don't want to get to know you. What you do on your job? Do you see the backward shit in that? I'm insulting you and saying, what the fuck do you want? You're obviously low trash to me. You're just some broke nigger. And I don't want to know you. But what do you do? Just in case you might have some real money and I can fucking say, ooh, well, never mind.
The job, but I'm a bartender, so, that's what I do. I'm working on a business also,
But you working on a business?
Yeah, I'm working on a business.
You working on a business, or you trying to get in my business?
My thoughts on women of today's generation.
Now, that one pissed me off. Because black women act like we come from the race that are not all the way on the fucking bottom and been systematically cheated. So for a black man to start a business, you should be sucking his cock. He did the impossible. Do you understand that? It's not easy for us. We don't have it like everyone else. And you shit on the niggas that can actually rise up, and we're looking for good mates and women. And you say, nah, fuck you. But then 10 years later, that dumb bitch will be 30 or 40, that dude will be 50 or 40, and his business will be 10 to 15 years growed by then, and she'll see that nigga and want to suck his fucking balls then. And what's he gonna do? He's gonna do it all natural men that get money and got rejected by the same women from his age group. We're gonna go down 10 fucking years, and we're gonna go get a younger chick. Because that's when we came after you, remember? 10 years ago, in your prime. Why the fuck do men gotta build themselves up and then get women out of their prime? Used up 12,000 dicks in them and attitudes. What are you, fucking crazy? We shouldn't just go get a younger version of you that has the attitude, but she has less dicks. Less travels. She has less things that when I do it for her, it's the first time she'll actually be happy.
Women
and
of this
thankful
generation
for it.
Are very selfish, immature, and don't value men. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Most
They
of
value
today,
dick
only
and
see
money.
guys as like an object. Like either if it's a financial object or a sexual object, right? That they can move around and take advantage of and use whenever they feel like in their favor. I feel like most women are only looking out for themselves and what's good for them. And I'm not necessarily saying that that's wrong. It's just I just think it's hypocritical with what women put out to the world, right? Like, if you're gonna be like that, don't sit here and try to criticize men and say, "Oh, men just use us," or they just, they don't value us, or "Oh, men is just selfish." It's like that's exactly what you're doing. You're being everything that you complain about, in my opinion. But yeah,
like I said in one of my videos, women have become the asshole scumbag dirty dick nigga that yous all complain about. The nigga that cheats on you, gets money, leaves you for somebody else, and all of that. Yous became that guy. You didn't become the fucking, I could be like a man and hold a household down, make more money, get a husband that doesn't make more money, and we make a family. No, yous torture that nigga. Yous are nothing like us. Yous fought for all of these fucking rights to be like us, and yous can't even uphold one fucking moral code that we do. Soon as yous get in that leader position, you trash the man you're with and automatically leave him. And then be alone and wonder why you're gonna stay alone.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment.
Yeah, hit that fucking like button and stop being dusties.
Over a decade, you women have been screaming, you women have been complaining that you don't want men to approach you. You don't want men to catcall you.
You dusty!
You don't want men to look at you. You want men to leave you alone.
Ew!
For decades, you women have been fighting for...
See, I'm not like these guys with the bullshit. Yous haven't been fighting for men to leave you alone. You've been fighting for regular niggas to leave you alone. I know the truth that these niggas won't say. You don't want regular ass niggas. You want a male model rapping star rich guy that's super smart and has a long cock and can use it and do all these things. And then he only wants one woman. He has enough brain power and massive cock to handle 15 women, but he's only gonna be with you. Those are the men you want, and those men only are like, don't exist. And if they do, it's 1 out of 1,000 men that are going to fit this profile. And why the fuck would he choose you? You are nowhere near what you want. Half of you women don't realize if you take your makeup off, you're back to being a butterface. And the dude that you chasing after, that all this guy, he ain't got makeup on. And those are his real muscles.
This. Men finally said, okay, no problem. We will leave you alone. And now, you same women are coming back bitching and whining and complaining. Men are no longer approaching women. Men are no longer chasing women.
See, I would believe that if, all the chads and regular dudes like me, like, if I didn't find God, I'd be out here slaying bitches. So, no, it's not that they don't want men. Or, no, they don't want regular men. They don't want the fat guy. They don't want the skinny guy. They don't want the broke guy. They want you to have everything. And they working at fucking Walmart. It's ridiculous.
Men are no longer speaking to women. Men are no longer...
And what's happening is, all the older men that you've been chasing that look good and have money, we're older now. So we're just going to get married to some hot young one. And the rest of you bitches think that there's another one waiting for you. And no, you met your husband already. That regular guy.
Longer checking for women. I mean, what the fuck do you all want?
Everything.
What do y'all want? Make up your mind. It's either you want men to approach you or you don't.
Yup.
Excuse me, I am so sorry, but where in the world did you get that?
Yeah, what?
That smile is beautiful.
Hold up. Yeah, you're weird.
That's weird?
Yeah.
You're weird for saying I have a beautiful smile.
This is the real reason why these guys are not approaching
You're weird.
I seen this comment, I was like, no, I gotta get my sis together because this is not what it is for y'all, okay? Y'all think that y'all are not cute. Y'all think that these men just don't find y'all attractive. That is not the case. And let me tell you why. The big reason why, or a big reason why these men are not approaching you is because you are not approachable, sis.
Because you're an idiot.
Now, what do I mean? When I say that you're not approachable, I mean that you got RBF syndrome, okay, rest in bitch face.
Yup.
The whole time when men approach you, you're like thinking all these negative thoughts about them.
Yup.
And they feel that energetically because energy is everything. I'm a firm believer in that. and you're walking around with the stinkest face, sis, I wouldn't want to approach you either.
Yup.
Be more approachable, okay? And I'm not saying to be desperate, but give people space to come talk to you.
Smile.
Even if it's just as a friend. It does not hurt to smile. Crack a little smile, okay?
Say, hey, I think you look good.
Even in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. That woman's a little, you know, husky or thick or whatever the words y'all like using. But I think she's fucking beautiful. I wish an average woman like that would come up to me. I see the fucking regular, those, and they think they're fucking super delicious and all of this. And I'm like, yo, bro, you're lucky to even be with a nigga like me.